The installation instructions are somewhat different. See your manual or supplemental manual for further information. Next, remove the spring system housing from the package and slide it into the housing bracket. Notice that the coiled cable will extend through the upper slot in the housing bracket. Look for the letter L and the letter R marks representing left and right on the housing brackets. These refer to which sides the brackets go on when viewing the door from the inside of the garage looking out. For example, the right-hand housing bracket will have the letter R on the top when properly installed on the right-hand side with the cable running through the upper slot. Attach the left-hand housing assembly to the front of the horizontal angle using two 3/8 inch by 3/4 inch hex-head bolts and 3/8 inch flange nuts. Note that the 3/8 inch by 3/4 inch bolt closest to the jamb should also extend through the flag bracket using the first slot on the horizontal angle. The bolt and nut farthest from the jamb should be attached in the second slot of the horizontal angle. Make sure the safety tab on the housing bracket engages the first round hole in the horizontal angle. If the holes in your horizontal angle do not align properly with the housing bracket, it may be necessary to drill three 3/8 inch diameter holes in the horizontal angle. 2 holes are for the 3/8 inch by 3/4 inch hex-head bolts and 3/8 inch flange nuts, and the other hole is for the safety tab. The safety tab is used to prevent the release of spring tension that could result in injury, so make sure you engage the tabs. You will also need to attach the right side housing assembly at this time. Next, assemble one 5/16 inch eye bolt with one 5/16 inch flange nut on each side of the rear track hanger. The eye bolts should be about 12 inches above the track to keep the spring assembly from dragging on the track. The eye bolts can be as low as 4 inches above the track if you have limited headroom. Finish up by tightening the 5/16 inch flange nuts. The next 3 steps will apply to both sides of the door. Start on the left side by hooking one end of an extension spring over the 5/16 inch eye bolt and allow it to hang down temporarily. Next, locate the safety containment cable and run the looped end through the extension spring and over the eye bolt. Feed the free end of the safety containment cable through the black bushing installed on the flange of the sheave fork and into the key slot on the housing bracket. Pull the safety containment cable taut and clamp it in place with a number 14 by 5/8 inch sheet metal screw. Make sure the sheet metal screw is seated all the way against the flange of the housing bracket. Thread the looped end of the lift cable that is coming out of the black housing and run it under and around the spring sheave, and then over and around the stationary sheave affixed to the back of the housing bracket. Next, run the looped end of the lift cable down the side of the door, between the door and the track brackets.